Why are so many people moving to Nashville? If you're thinking about moving here, that question might be at the top of your list. The people that moved here already that I've talked to said the reason is really simple, and I'll tell you that at the end of the video. That's just mean. I've got 7 things to cover, but the first one has everyone's attention. Let's talk about the elephant in the room. Let's talk about politics and policies and regulations. Let's talk about red versus blue. Statistics are boring, so let me give you an overview of the Tennessee political landscape. 92 out of 95 counties in Tennessee, they vote red. The 2 largest cities, Memphis and Nashville, they vote blue. The governor is red. Tennessee is a conservative state. And because of that, a lot of Tennesseans are pretty vocal about liberal policies. If you watch any moving to videos, moving to Florida, Texas, or Tennessee, what's the most common comment that you see? If you move here, leave your politics behind. Tennessee is full. Don't bring your politics with you, or some version of that. And some of them, well, they're just downright rude. To be fair though, Tennesseans, including me, we can see the civil unrest in other parts of the country, the mandates in New York, the smash and grabs in California, the San Francisco whiplash of defund the police, give me your money, here's your money back. The recently enacted lawnmower ban, gas motors in California. I mean, where does that end? And I get it, less pollution, I get that. But I just don't think I want City Hall legislating my lawn equipment. I mean, is it any wonder that Tennessee locals worry about those kinds of policies finding their way here? It's not unreasonable at all. On the flip side, there's people that are living in the middle of the civil unrest, the mandates, the smash and grabs. They'd like to get away from that stuff. And is it any wonder at all that they would see Tennessee or Texas or Florida, someplace like that, as an oasis? That's completely reasonable, because it kind of is. The other day I got a call. First question he asked, he'd been watching my YouTube videos, was, are there any mandates out there in Tennessee? And I said, I don't think so. And he was qualifying his call to Tennessee by, were there any mandates going on out here, which there aren't. Well, here's the punchline. Are politics, policies, and regulations a big part of why people move here? I think they are. Number 2, no state income taxes. In Tennessee, you won't have to do this. And you won't have to do this. As a matter of fact, in January, Tennessee repealed the Hall tax. That was a tax on dividends and interest. Tennessee is one of only 2 states in history to repeal income tax. That's a policy I can get behind. From floods to tornadoes, then COVID ravages the tourist industry, Nashville is bouncing back in pretty impressive fashion. A recent report said that Nashville was first in economic growth among all U.S. cities in 2021. Nashville employers are worried about finding a workforce. You don't have to be an Einstein to figure out if you're looking for work, a city with a strong economic foundation and high demand for employees is probably a smart financial move. With housing, compared to other parts of the country, Nashville is less expensive. Now, I did not say cheap, I said less expensive. And Nashville is large enough so that modest housing is available. First-time home buyers actually have a shot at getting a house. Now, inventory is low, so competition is high. But here, just like everywhere else in the country, you have to actually qualify for a loan. But if you do, Nashville is a great place to put down roots. When it comes to lifestyle, I've said this a lot. Southern hospitality is a thing. It's a real thing. There's a slower stride to life here. Most people are polite and they're genuine. And if you're used to living in the fast lane, you're either going to embrace the pace or you're going to have a stroke trying to get everybody else to hurry up. I recommend option number 1. It may take you a couple of months like it did me, but you'll get there. When it comes to Tennessee weather, I'm going to shoot straight with you. The summers are hot and they're humid, and if you're not from the South, it's going to take you a minute to get used to it. Winters are mild like it is today. It's going to be 58. Spring and fall are awesome. If you're the outdoorsy type, you're going to have tons of opportunity all year long to get outside. Overall, the weather here is really nice. When it comes to entertainment, come on, it's Nashville. We are back with the lightning round. The final question is, why are so many people moving to Nashville? Dusty? The Grand Ole Opry. Wrong. Dang. Randy? The hot chicken? Wrong. The restaurants are good, but food isn't the answer. I'm hungry now. Frank? Because they believe their lives will be better in Nashville? Yes, correct. Because people believe their lives will be better in Nashville. Thank you for playing. Could it be more obvious? Duh.